These are lands known to Phoenicians and Carthaginians, praised by Greeks and Romans, lamented by Arabs and for centuries yearned for by Christians. It was Gymnesias for the Greeks, and then Baleares Insulae for the Romans. Majorca and Minorca are even today, after many centuries, an object of desire. Its position in the middle of the Mediterranean and its accessibility, 2 hours away by plane for most Europeans, along with its mild climate and its exceptional and varied scenery, and its turquoise, emerald and warm waters, have made these islands a commonplace for tourism. A postcard that depicts sun, countryside and beaches which still jealously keep their true essence. Majorca and Minorca let casual visitors see only their external side. They keep their deep and quiet and precariously beautiful interior, their greatest and deepest beauty for people who love being there. Both islands are and have been a refuge for body and soul, as discovered by Archduke Louis Salvador of Austria or the writer Robert Graves, who were real pioneers. Resulting from their way of thinking, from a new way of seeing travel as a search for the essential, as a union between the visitor and the place being visited, as a way of getting to know the land and its inhabitants, enjoying the area's natural resources, we can now find the establishments that belong to Asociação Agroturismo Balear, the Balearic Agrotourism Association. Each one has its own characteristic. Has been refurbished in keeping with its architecture and its traditional essence, and adheres to a new way of living those well-deserved holidays. Agrotourism in traditional country estates and houses, which will tempt the visitor to get to know the world of agriculture and its extensive culture, taking in all the aspects of life in the countryside. The rural hotel, the perfect fusion between the refinement and the quality of classical hotels with nature. And the hotel in the interior, which merges the way of life in the towns with a close contact with the area's history in houses full of character. Staying in any of these establishments will allow the visitor to get to know a new vocabulary, which is a result of this new way of having a break. A combination between exclusivity, refinement, art, tradition, and avant-garde. Familiarity. Natural food using the products of the region according to the season. Tranquility. An exquisite cuisine. Ambience. Service, a personal and attentive treatment. All this is an integral part of the concept. Like on small continents preserved by the sea which surrounds them, the scenery on the islands flows and changes in a never-ending fashion. From the wild beauty of the cliffs being battered by the sea, to the close tranquility of the country air in the towns of the interior. From the coves where the sea is almost invisible, to the sands which stretch into infinity, blending blue with blue. There are over 100 establishments on offer, and this will satisfy all tastes and possibilities. They are to be found in over 50 different localities. each one with exceptional scenery and situated in old convents, Arab farmhouses, mills, fortified country homes, the Mallorca possessions, the Menorcan yachts, the old oil mills, the small rural houses, the perfectly refurbished townhouses, and never recently built, bringing together modernity and calm, character and comfort, attention and privacy, while at the same time they bring us closer to the real essence of the different places and the people. The island's reduced area allows us to have within reach a range of things on offer which would be impossible to achieve in other destinations. Everything to hand without giving anything up. Everything is possible, without exception. The local fairs and markets, all sorts of mountain and water sports, riding, trekking, rambling, cycling, golf, sailing, 1,001 ways of enjoying current leisure. Getting to know the cultural and historic legacy, the rich cuisine based on products from the sea and the market garden. Cities like Palma, Ciudadela, or Mao. This new way of understanding leisure, far from the overcrowding of conventional hotels, without stress or noise, and always in touch with nature and its inhabitants, will lead us to a life which is simple, quiet, and out of the way, where peace and a natural existence reign supreme. It will help to revitalize the countryside, avoiding its deterioration, allowing rural buildings to continue to form part of the Balearic Islands' cultural heritage.